What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this. All right. So, Fetch, Fetch AI. Right now, currently sitting at around 21 cents. Right now, Bitcoin just took a nice drop in the last few hours towards the early morning. It did drop all the way down to around 28,999, we'll call it. Just broke that $1 right under the 29,000 solid mark. We are currently sitting at around 29,200, down about $900 in the last 24 hours. In a bull market, $900 is like, it happens like every like 2 hours, either up or down. But in a bear market, it just seems like it seems so worse, right? Especially towards the downside. Obviously, with the volume not being as much as during a bull market, it can, move things a little faster. Fetch AI just took a nice drop with it. Like I said, down to 21.32. We pretty much bounced right at this support line that I've been calling for the last maybe like the last week or two. I've had it to where I've noticed that we obviously bounced multiple times as and held it as support in the last few weeks. So I did have this line drawn obviously before we just touched it again. 21 seems to be the spot, and I mean like 21, a little over 21 cents seems to be a spot right now that we're holding for some support. It is somewhere where I did just buy in. I added to my bag a nice amount, just because I've been dollar cost averaging in. I saw somebody in the comments on one of the previous videos, to where they said that they think that we're going to be heading down to 15 cents as support. 15 cents from where we're at right now. Let's see here. I have this other line because it is some support that I do see, but this one's around 16 cents. And for us to drop down just from where we're at right now down to 16 cents, you're looking at 25.5% drop. If we were to see that happen, and I'm not saying that it's not possible whatsoever, because anything's possible in crypto, especially in the environment that we're in right now, Bitcoin would definitely have to break 29,000, and we're probably looking at somewhere around the low 28s to 27,500 for us to get somewhere down here at the 16-cent support. So with that, I'm not saying again that it won't happen. You always have to plan for stuff like that, but it'd be a very considerable drop for us to make that, as far as with Bitcoin and especially with Fetch AI. You're talking 25% drop. The market cap right now is sitting at $180 million. If you took 25% out of 180, you're looking at somewhere around $35-40 million would have to just be liquidated out of the market cap for us to drop down to there. So, I mean, you're not talking something very small. Not saying that it's not going to happen again. With me personally, I just started buying in. My average is like basically 21 cents, 21.9, somewhere around there. If I could get, Fetch at 15 cents, I would definitely be happy. I really would. And I don't mean, I know people are invested in this. What I'm saying is, in the long run, I believe in this project. So if I'm able to accumulate at a fraction of the price that it's even at right now, that would be an opportunity for myself. Me personally, being, I feel like I'm seasoned in the crypto market, compared to a lot of other people. I've been through, prior to the 2021 bull market, and I saw how just before the bull market, we had hit this spot where it was just so boring. It was so boring. Things were just like, you'd see these little these little blimps where it'd move up 10, 20%, and you think, all right, here we go. And then we'd move back down 25%, and it would just staying in this like boring channel. And that's pretty much where we're at for every project, especially Bitcoin. And that's what's going to happen. But whenever we do jump into this bull market, who knows when? I'm not saying that it's going to be this week or right around the corner. It could be, or we could have to wait another year. Who knows? But I've been through it. And the one thing that I paid off was when I found a project that I believed in, I dollar cost average in, and I used opportunities like this. And if we are going to drop down to that 15, 16 cent mark, I use opportunities like that for me to lower my cost of average per coin. that makes any sense to everybody. That's why everybody usually screams if you're in this for the long term. If you're day trading, that's one thing. But if you're in this for the long run, like a lot of these projects, I feel like me personally, my opinion, you should be, because these things haven't even thrived yet. They haven't even really got to their full exposure or potential anywhere near it, you know? So if we were to drop down to those 15, 16 cents or even at 21 cents, I'm looking at it as an opportunity for me to just keep adding to my bag. So right now, like I said, we're sitting at 21.3. 21.3. We're bouncing again. If history plays itself out, which, you know, I will say, if you're new to the channel, I always tell everybody with other projects, if we keep retesting a certain area, eventually it's going to break. And that's the only thing that kind of worries me with this 21 cents is we keep testing this area. I wouldn't doubt that it breaks. The next level that I'll be looking for would be right under that 20 cent, the 19.9. I feel like if we break the 20 cents, it's going to be a mental number. People will see, oh, we broke the 20s. Now we're in the 19s. It might trigger some buys that can move us back up. So that's going to be my next buy zone, is somewhere around that 19.9. And it looks like that was a spot of resistance whenever we did bounce down here. And after that, obviously the 786 fib at 17.5. And then if we break that 16 mark, 15.9 is going to be my next spot, where I feel like that's going to be the ultimate spot for some support. If we do bounce here, like we have plenty of times, we'll most likely do the same thing. We'll stay in this channel, bounce back up to the 618, somewhere around the 24, 25 mark. You guys know the story. We've been doing it for the last few weeks, this little wave. So those are pretty much the two scenarios. Like I said, I'd be happy with either or. Obviously, I want to see us, make sure we get as many as we can. And with that, we'd obviously would like to see it drop down and give us some good opportunities somewhere around that 19, 20 cent mark. And again, like I said, 17.5, and look out for that 16 mark. That's going to be your ultimate support. Other than that, guys, if you're invested in Fetch, you want to see your Fetch TA videos, make sure you guys subscribe to the video or subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you can. I appreciate everything. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.